morning, as you can see. Still not in London, so my routine was a bit thrown off last week. It takes me a few days to settle in. I'm finally having a time to not do any social things, so I'm literally just going to be working, go out and do some walks perhaps. It's going to be that relaxing time that I've been banging on about for several weeks that I need. I'm going to carry on doing my 15-minute songwriting every day. You know how I said last week the date for my gig is sorted? Yeah, it's not sorted. Turns out I messed up. One benefit of being home is just, you know, a lot more nature. I don't have to just be in that one park all week doing the same loops over and over again. Hello. Hello, animals. You're just staring at me. Jet plane, I don't want to go. Dad, did you use all the bananas? What do you do now? So I'm just having like a porridge smoothie. It means I lose my heart. It's not terrible. It's not great. We run the paths. Week 2, day 1, Dunsey Onesie. Say hello.
It's off to the chippy.
Off to the chippy. Yum, 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 yum. That's something I do every single time I come home because London has absolutely terrible chippies. It's getting to 10 o'clock and it's almost my bedtime. Morning, it is Tuesday. Today I'm going on my longest run so far. So I'm doing a 3-kilometer run, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but it's my longest like continuous run. I finished my roll of film for my film camera, so I don't take photos on my phone anymore. I only use this camera. I found that this makes me so much more intentional because I'll just take a couple of photos of an event. So I've had a roll of film in here since the end of January. I'm very excited, so I got like 72 pictures. I got the vision in purple. Done my run, got my smoothie. I'm at the piano for my 15 minutes of songwriting. Woo! Another day done. I'm still young, plenty of time to make mistakes, but failure hasn't found its way. You saw me working. I just did that for 7 hours and then went on a little walk around the shore, trying to figure out, like, because this vlog editing process is taking me like 5 to 10 hours every week. I need to try and find some way to like speed it up because that's a lot. I miss my imagination, drenching technical hopes and dreams. You know, I'm finding these 15-minute songwriting sessions really good. Ooh, hey girl. What I do a lot is write like a little idea and then I don't expand on it. And then I leave them too long and I go back to them and I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling this anymore. Once again, Rick Rubin's The Artist's Way, he says it's a good idea to try and finish an idea, even if it's like a really rough, just get from the start to the end when you've got the initial idea and like you're feeling connected to it, and it can be difficult to come back to it and encompass that energy. Even though I'm only doing it in like 15-minute spurts, dedicating like time to actually trying to get a song from start to finish is interesting. Normally I would just sit down and do a different idea every day. It's honing my craft. Another day. Oh yes, freedom without feeling like I'm fucking. We've come to play squash. We tried to go and play tennis, but there were people on the tennis court, so we couldn't play. I forgot to put my workout clothes on. I'm gonna take my shirt off. From the days in the sun, underwhelming wicked shadow, clouding my grasp on the to be my besties, make reckless choices, face fists, but how can I let go? I don't know what I want. My feet are bleeding from the I lost 7-2. Good evening. I just made myself a little snack of some granola and bananas and yogurt. My lovely friend Emma, who I did the Artist's Way with, oh my god! has just done an article on Hot Lord Summer, changing and aging, and I'm just sitting down to read it and I can't wait. Just opened it now, and what do I see? A picture of me. Oh, I can't wait. It's time. Lorde released a song last night and I've not listened to it yet. I literally couldn't sleep very well last night because I kept on waking up being so excited to listen to it. Right, headphones in. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So good. She looks so good.
A place in the city, mirrors, chemistry, alone in a sea. DMA in the back garden, blow pupils out saying that this is you, just like that. What was that? What was that? Baby, I still right, I fail. I tried to let me go. Ooh. When it knocks me out, hey, what was that?
What was that? What was that? Her voice sounds so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, there's a music video.
White diamond precious, still they're slipping.
Girl, she's just getting sexier. Right, it's time for me to stop listening and ingesting content and talking about the new Lorde song. Now I need to return back to my real life. It's my interval run. I think it's 6 sets of 400 meter like sprint type things. And I also think today I'm going to be getting some new trainers. Look at that. I've been running in these shoes for 5 years. It's a beautiful day. Let's have a good day. Let's go. Just completed my run. Very sweaty. I desperately need a shower. And I'm going to do my songwriting this evening. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget.
Taking my name.
Just stopped off at my nana's house. So I've got my little bag of lunch with me and I'm sat in the garden. Look at this beautiful little garden. How nice. How nice. You don't get that in London. Yum, yum, yum. Cheers.
And the sun who tells me not to stare sings of oceans and rivers, but I'm not quite.
The book that I've not stopped going on about for like 2-3 weeks now. I've just finished it. You know, I've learned so much from it. Noticing and being kind to yourself and non-judgmental for the creative process and the importance of being open, how art is just the art and you do it for yourself, but then you also feel compelled to share it to other people. Definitely recommend. Easy to read, but lots of good information. Now we're going to play tennis. Look at me and my racket sports. Let's go.
Shoes made of lead.
I'm currently doing some t-shirt design with a Sharpie for my mother because she is running a marathon on Sunday, and so I'm writing her name on her shirt so people can say hello as they go past. All done. Just call me an artiste. Just call me an artiste.
What was that? I gave you everything now. Baby, what was that? What was that? My friends, is it so good? Like I tried. Just like that, it could be enough. We wake from a dream.
I don't feel like working on the same song today. You know, been listening to the Lorde song and feeling like I'm going to do something different. Not saying that it's going to sound like a Lorde song, but I just feel like I want to do different things today. Let's see what happens. So 15 minutes of songwriting turned into an hour this evening. taking a lunch break and going to get a chippy. Yes, I already had a chippy this week. All the chippies in London are absolutely shit. So I'm here for a week. I'm making sure I can get a second one.
Blue, these brighter images are new. I hear a voice that's coming through. She says, relax, believe in me.
I forgot to wash my plants before I left. You know, it's really weird because when I go home, I'm like excited to go home because I have been normally feeling so overwhelmed from the life that is living in London. And then suddenly when I like arrive at Euston Station, even though it is so busy, I do just feel like, it's weird, like, how can they both be relaxing when I get there? I feel like I am such a countryside person. I do long for a slow-paced life than London kind of provides naturally. But you know, I've been here for like 4 years now, and maybe it's because I am leaving that I'm like loving it more. But normally I would immediately unpack and like settle in, but it's 9:30 and I still need to do my songwriting, and I want to do that now for 15 minutes before I forget. So I'm only back in London for 2 days before I go on holiday with my family. It may seem like enough time to do everything that I need to do. I am working all day tomorrow for 13 hours, and then on Sunday my mum is running a marathon, so I'm going to be out most of the day. So I need to water all my plants, do all my washing, pretty much just pack and get everything in order in my life from having returned from being away for over a week. Then going away for a week, oh, it's such a hard life. So I'm currently watering my plants.
Lately I've been losing time to every single little thing that...
Day one of what is likely to be 2 pretty busy days. I got some new trainers, look at that! First time running in them, let's see how it goes. Then I'm working from 12 until like 1 a.m. My run accidentally got caught in the park run, so I just went around and followed their route. Just kept like stopping and starting because I was doing like intervals. Now I've got my big bowl of porridge 1 hour before I need to leave for work. Hello. I had about 4.5 hours sleep last night. I went to work and then went out after work, and then I came home and had food. And by the time it was time to sleep, it was like gone 5 a.m. But today is the marathon day, so I'm making some porridge. And then I'm going to go and stand in a crowd of people to wait for my mum to go past. Woo! And yes, I need to pack. And also I'm just listening to Lorde, of course. Hello, Editor Joe here. You didn't see any of this because I didn't record any of it, but let me tell you, after the marathon, we went to a restaurant and we drank, and then my parents went home, and then me and Beth stayed out and drank some more, and then we got home and drank some more, and so like I was packing at like 1 a.m. and I was drunk. Then I didn't have any time to go to bed because I was like, well, I don't want to sleep for 2 hours, and of how drunk I was, I didn't trust myself to wake up, so I stayed up. And then I got to the airport early at 4:30, and then I waited for my parents for 45 minutes, and then we get to the check-in desk at 5:30, and then I pull out my passport, and it's my old passport. It's the passport that I recently got renewed, and so I was like, oh my god, our flight is in 3 hours, and it's going to take me an hour and a half to get home to get my passport, so I had to call up Beth, and she Ubered to the airport to drop off my passport. And so maybe that is why you give yourself more time to pack, and maybe pack sober. Lesson learned. And this is something I'm very grateful that happened, because if this had happened when I was going to New Zealand, I would have literally shat my pants. And so thank God it happened on a less important flight, and I made the flight. It was fine, the holiday was great, but I didn't show you any of it, so you're not going to see it. So